Hi. Okay, here we are on another practice challenge. This one is called Speed Demons. You should have a page to print out that looks like this. Speed Demons. And you should have an evaluation sheet. And watch this video. Okay, what Speed Demons is, just like it sounds. You practice like a speed demon. Now, this might not be you. But like with all these, if this isn't your particular problem, we're going to learn how you can practice to prevent it from ever becoming a problem. Okay? So we're going to practice it this way anyway. A speed demon is someone who just plays as fast as they can. And that's how they practice. Every time. Top speed. Always. They just go fast, 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 fast. Okay. Whew. So what happens when they come back to their teacher? Their song's pretty sloppy. They'll probably never make it sound really good. So a teacher can tell if you've been practicing too fast. Okay, the music's going to sound pretty sloppy. Second thing, if I were to ask one of my students who had been practicing really fast, okay, let me hear it really slow. They're practicing it up here, and I want them to go here. When I say slow, they go like this slow. No, that's not slow enough. Oh, maybe this slow. Nope, not slow enough. They really don't understand really slow. It's just a foreign thing. They want to do fast. Okay, so you can see that that is never going to get your songs to sound very good. They'll sound fast, and some people are really impressed with things that sound fast, but they sound really, really sloppy. So we don't want to sound sloppy. You'll never sound good. You won't be impressive, and it won't be that fun for you to just play for yourself when there's always mistakes. All right, so that's how we know that it's a problem. There is kind of a lure to practice this way. First of all, when students hear a song, like if it's in their lesson book, sometimes the teacher will play it for them, and it's played up to tempo, how fast it's supposed to go. Especially if they hear a song from a movie or off the radio, and they hear it the way it's performed, full tempo. So in their head, that's how fast it's supposed to go. So when you start playing it, you want to play that fast. The problem is that's not practicing. That's pretending that you're the performer, pretending that you're that rock star already with it perfect. Pretending, it's like waving your stick and pretending it's a lightsaber. That doesn't make you a Jedi Knight. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's true. But we can pretend. And actually, there's some really good seeds right there. That means that you hear something and you really want to play it. You want to sound that good. So that's a good thing. So I get that when you hear it, it's this fast and you want to play it that fast. But that's not practicing. Second thing, I've got to read you this out of the book. Here it is. When the notes are flying past at Mach 3, mistakes can almost be impossible to spot, which gives the student the delicious illusion of the absence of errors. So if I didn't hear the errors, if I didn't hear mistakes, there were no mistakes. Vroom! See, there were no mistakes. Well, you didn't have time to hear any. You just were on to the next thing. There were mistakes. You just couldn't hear them. You didn't take the time to register what they were. Something was wrong there. I don't know. Note, rhythm. I could tell. Moving on. You're just going too fast to hear the mistakes. The third thing is sometimes students think, okay, I have to practice this and this and this. If I can play them all fast, I can get my practicing done in like half the time. And if I can play them super fast, I can get my practicing done in like 2 minutes. There's a lure there. I get it. You want to get your practicing done quickly. But this is not the answer. This is never going to make you sound good. So how we're going to correct this, I'm going to give you a practice assignment. And again, if this is not your problem, if you never practice fast, great. But we're going to do this anyway so that you never do by accident fall into this mistake. I want you to practice one of your assignments, one song each day, and it can be different every day, super slow. And let me explain what I mean by super slow. That means instead of a quarter note getting 1 count, a quarter note gets 4 counts. So if you have 4 counts in the measure, it's easier to count it this way I'm going to show you than to try to multiply everything by 4. We're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we say 1, we're actually just going to say the count of the measure that we're on. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on count 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'll just play an example for you really quick. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might not even recognize the song because it's played so slow. That's how a speed demon would play it. Okay, it just sounded poundy and it didn't sound pretty. But you hear how super slow. 1 count equals 4. All right, that's your first time through. Now I want you to play it through again, and this time 1 count equals 3. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. See, I counted that. However you want to do it, if you don't want to count the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, if you just want to say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on every count, that's fine. The 3 gets a little tricky if you're playing 8th notes. So you might want to skip the 3 and just do it 2 times on the 4. All right, now the next time 1 count equals 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then on the last time through, you can play it as fast as you'd like. We're going to play it just 1 count equals 1 count. If you want to keep it still fairly slow, totally up to you. But this time you can go fast if you'd like to, just to see how you're doing. Okay, then the next day you practice, pick a different assignment. And we're going to go through it 4 times, 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 counts, 1 count. And let's see if you can get that slow feeling this week. Okay, after you've practiced 5 days this way, fill out your evaluation form and get that turned in, and we can pass this one off. All right, don't be a speed demon.